FOG Andrew here, and the coach here for Family of Gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome unboxing. Oh my. We're excited for this one. We're going to be unboxing the Judge Dredd starter set.
Alright, so I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a huge Judge Dredd fan, 2000 AD.
That's an understatement.
Yeah. So I've been waiting for this one. I know there was another game before that Warlord had, and it kind of, I don't know what happened to it, but now we have this one, so we're just going to dive right into it. So here's the box. Okay, I took the shrink wrap off it, and here's the back. You see all the good stuff. But let's just open it up and see what's what. All right.
You get that nice box smell.
Yeah, it's a new smell. All right, so we have tree, sets of tokens. All right, so these go in the bag. I've watched a few play videos, but you know, they go into the bag.
It's really nice how they're plastic and not like
cardboard.
The cardboard.
Yeah,
it seems really high quality and nice.
Well, that's what I like about it. You know, so there's.
I mean, it's Warlord. You can't go wrong.
Well, yeah, Warlord always puts out a good product. All right, so let's go. We get a set of dice, which is the custom dice, and the six-sided, because you know if you're going to do a sprint move, that's what that's for. All right, let's go with the cards. And Warlord always does this. They always give you a. Who is it? Who is it?
We got Gozia.
All right, so Street Judges, Rookie Judge, Senior Street Judge, Veteran Street Judge, and then the Block Gang. So the Block Gang are the bad guys, obviously. Here are their stats. Block Gang Lieutenant, and here are all the stats for these guys. Alright, so this is the Arsenal cards. Okay, and here are some of the other cards. I think these are for different missions and stuff, but these are the armory cards. And you know, when you're doing a campaign or whatnot, there's some good stuff like Incendiary. You know, if you've ever watched or read Dredd, or even if you watch not the Stallone one, but the other one, the good one with the guy from Lord of the Rings,
Carl Urban. Yeah,
right.
Come on.
So
man, these are really nice quality cards. Yeah. I really like them.
The cards are actually pretty good. I think we should put them in sleeves though. Yeah. Now this is actually really cool. Look at that. You get a set of this is decals.
They got a free Chopper Pat.
Yeah, there you go.
Poor
free
Pat.
Chopper.
What happened to Pat?
Yeah, I don't know, but we got to get him out. Who judges the judges? All this stuff. You see this in the comic book a lot, so it's really cool. I'm going to get back to this in a second, what we're going to use this. All right. So we're going to put the minis aside because we're going to take them out. All right. So here's the mat. Okay. So it's basically a.
It's bigger than I thought.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. This is supposed to be Mega City 1. All right. We'll get the camera angle really won't show because it's so small.
I'm not too sure how the game works. It's not like a grid system like Dead Zone. It's more like a skirmish test of honor type thing.
Yeah, more of, you know, measurements and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
that's interesting. That's cool.
Okay, so here we go on the mean streets of Sector 43. So this is the rule book. This is everything you get. I guess this is scenarios and whatnot. So here's some beginning scenarios.
So that's cool. I mean, even with Test of Honor, Warlord gives you scenarios. That's cool. I like that.
Similar. Well, now that Test of Honor is not with Warlord anymore, but it's following the same suit.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like that, you know, showing this. Basically like a quick start rules. All right. And here is
your favorite.
Well, all right. So this is 2D terrain, but now you got to think that this is a starter set. So you're buying it. You've never played a war game before. You're getting this. It's 2D terrain. I hate 2D terrain because if you're a war gamer, you're going to have 3D terrain. So although this is cool, we're never going to use this. Okay?
Yeah.
But here's what I've been waiting for. All right.
Wow, that's
The Dredd miniature game. Rulebook. All right. So what's the greatest thing is that this is Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd is a comic book character. He's in comic books. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get awesome artwork.
Yeah.
Stuff that you've seen in 2000 AD in the case files or whatever. So here we go, right? Now I got to tell you, really nice quality. Okay? There she is, Anderson. Okay? So here is the rule book. Really nice quality. See, that's what I'm saying. The 3D terrain. I like that a lot.
Nice artwork. As you're flipping through, I can get a nice new book smell. You know.
Yeah.
That's always the best part.
There's nothing better than a new book. All right. There we go. So some of the bad guys. I don't know if they have this, but that's pretty cool. The grab pods. Okay. So here's, I guess, a whole scenario that you can do. Terrain. Looking good. Weapons and whatnot. Okay. So Anderson's in here. Judge skills. I'm really digging it. I like the way it looks. So now I gotta tear into this, start reading this, and see what's up. More scenarios.
More scenarios.
Right.
Nice.
So this is, I guess, this is the main rule book. There he is on his bike right there. Good old Judge Death.
Pretty hefty looking rule book too.
I mean, we're talking how many pages in here? 150, 160, about 150 pages. So it's definitely worth it. So you're getting that quick start guide.
I was nervous because I know some games come with just that.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay, so that's the thing, but no.
Yeah, I'm glad it came with the regular rule book because sometimes, like you said, you get this. And then you got to buy this later on.
Yeah.
I like that it's already here.
Yeah.
So we're ready to go with that. So that's awesome. Let's look at the miniatures. All right, so here we go. All right, so the miniatures come in the clan.
And it was packed by Kieran. Thank you, Kieran.
Thank you, Kieran. Well, let's see if we thank Kieran because hopefully he didn't mess up. Okay. So we have the block gang. So these are the bad guys here. Okay. Pretty good detail. A little bit of sprue, but what else is new? I like this guy.
And they're all one piece, so we can start playing tonight.
Yeah, look at that. Unbelievable. So no gluing, no worrying, no fuss, no muss. All right, there we go.
I mean, they seem like they look pretty good.
Yeah, the details are not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see the details coming through. All right. Punk rockish 80s style 2000 AD. All right, so let's look. Here we go as a street judge. Now, this is not Judge Dredd. We'll get to that in a minute. But this is a street judge here. And here's another judge, rookie judge. So, okay. Looking here. Female and a male judge. Now, although this is not Judge Dredd and Anderson, it looks like Judge Dredd and Anderson. So they give you a male and female. Most likely this is a side division because she doesn't have a helmet. So, that's pretty cool. All right, so this is everything you get all in the set. So we just went over everything. I like it. I'm thinking the decals. We have a lot of the dead zone terrain from Mantic, so I'm thinking about taking the decals and maybe just moving around on that. On one set of the urban set we have. I don't think it would look good on the forest set or the ice set. The winter set. But I think that's cool for inside. I like it. I like it a lot. I have one little gripe. My only gripe is it's the Judge Dredd I Am the Law starter set. And Judge Dredd's not in it. So we were discussing this before. I think maybe Judge Dredd should have been in it. Now you can buy Judge Dredd as an extension. I went to go buy it, but they were out.
Yeah.
So,
well, here's the thing. In the game, how powerful is Judge Dredd? Because then if he's extremely powerful, which is what I heard,
mm-hmm.
I mean, we haven't played the game yet, so we can't really say. But depending on how powerful he is, you might have to have 10 of the block gang members and then just Judge Dredd. So I think they wanted to balance it out a little bit. I mean, the model is Dredd. It's just you don't have the stats for Dredd. The model is Anderson. You just don't have the stats for Anderson. That's why I don't find it as such a big deal. I think that they're just...
It's the Judge Dredd universe, not Judge Dredd himself.
I mean, that's the thing.
I mean, even though he's on the cover and on the rule book, it's still just in the Judge Dredd universe, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do a 2000 AD miniatures game because I don't think that all the 2000 AD published books are in the same universe. I think it's just Judge Dredd, Strontium Dog, and maybe something else. But
then again, Judge Dredd is the draw from 2000 AD. So people have heard of Judge Dredd. They might not have heard of 2000 AD, which is sad. Yeah. But like real comic collectors like us know what 2000 AD is. But all in all, I think it's great. It's a good starter. The 2D terrain is good if you're a starter, but like we said, veteran wargamers, you got to have 3D terrain. I like the mat, but we got a bunch of mats that we can use, so we're okay. So I want to see this, get it painted up, and let's get to work on it. Get some battle reports going through the scenarios inside.
Yeah, so. I like how it comes with the scenarios. I like how it's plastic counters instead of the cardboard.
Yeah, I like that a lot too.
The mat, I mean, it's the paper mat, but it's still cool for what it is. I mean, you're actually getting something in here.
Well, you know what this is? This is for you to open it up and play the game.
Yeah.
So now, it's kind of like that starter feeder into miniature games. Like, oh, these are pretty cool. Oh, I could paint these. Oh, you know what? This mat's pretty cool, but imagine if it was, like the rubber mats or the Mats by Mars mats. You can't compare them to the paper.
Right.
Also, the 2D terrain is cool, but like if you really want to block line of sight, you're gonna hide behind a 3D building.
Yeah.
So I just think it's good to start with, but you can't do anything with that stuff. You really you're gonna have to upgrade eventually. But this is a great kind of entry level starter set. I think it's great. I love Judge Dredd. I love the whole universe. I love everything about it.
Yeah, it's really great. I enjoy it, and I enjoy what's in it, and it seems awesome. And I hope I will enjoy the game. And now it's time to go watch the Dredd movie.
I'm gonna go read more case files.
Your case files.
So thanks a lot, and we'll see you in the next one.